Alright, so I'm sitting outside, drinking my cup of coffee. And I want to come on here to tell you a little bit of testimonies that I have that God has done for me. So it started with my daughter back in 2018. I was sitting there on the operation table about to give birth, and I had major surgery. I had a C-section. See, I wanted to do a normal birth, but my body said no. She got stuck in my pelvis. And I am terrified of needles. I'm terrified of the sight of my own blood. Like, I am terrified of it. And I was in labor for 36 hours. And I'm like scared because my blood pressure was high and I had preeclampsia. I was on magnesium, and in the beginning I was on what is it called? I'm trying to think what it's called. Pitocin to start my birth. So I was on that, and then I was on magnesium, which I already said, and then they tried to, induce me by putting that little biscotti thing inside, and then they tried that little pill thing that goes into your cervix to help dilate me, and nothing was working. And then the nurses came in there about every 15 minutes asking me if I wanted epidural. I'm like, no, I don't want an epidural. I want it natural. And then they're like, well, do you want any pain medicine? I'm like, no, I don't. I said, because I don't want my daughter to be addicted to anything when she comes into this world. And I felt so bad because they kept coming in there and they kept bugging me. Do you want epidural? Do you want epidural? And then finally, my blood pressure shot up. Her movements slowed down. Sorry, I got allergies going on. But her movement slowed down and her heart rate dropped. And it almost killed me and my daughter. So I was reeled back there in the operation room, and everything happened so suddenly. And they were giving me epidural, and I was terrified. As soon as they laid me down, they were putting the catheter in me, my water broke. And the doctor came in, and he's like, what is all this fluid all over the ground? And that nurse, Amanda, she's like, her water broke. So the whole time I'm laying on this operation table, and my boyfriend wasn't allowed back there. During the prepping, but during the surgery he was. But as the whole time I was sitting there, or laying there on this operation table, I was terrified. And the only thing I can think of is praying to God to save me. Because I didn't want to die, and I didn't want my daughter to die. And I was so terrified. The only thing I could think about is, God, please, please help me and help my daughter. I was so scared. And thank God he did. That's the first testimony that I got. If you watch the second part that I'm about to post, you'll see more. Thank you, and have a great day for watching my video.